Hey, are you able to see what I've written there? Daisy. Okay, let's carry on. So today we're going to look at compound inequality. Compound inequalities. So this is the second one. Section 2.6. So on Wednesday we did how to solve the inequalities of the form greater or equals to greater or equals to we have less or equals. So today we're going to solve on compound inequalities. And compound inequalities, they're usually represented by the terms and f, or the terms and or. So mostly when you do the higher level of mathematics, then the and is always like this, and the or is always or, start or. So the and is of this form, and the or is of this form. Now, to solve the compound inequalities with the words and, so let's start from the word and. So to solve the compound inequalities of the word and, then we look for all numbers that make both inequalities true. So we look for all numbers that make inequalities true. So we look for all numbers that make the inequality true. So you look for all numbers that make the inequality that make both. So both the inequalities true. So the compound inequality of and it can be given like this. Let's say x plus 1 and then greater than 3 and maybe 2x minus 11 less than something like 7. So for the and, we look for the numbers that when you put it here in this inequality, then it is also satisfying this inequality. Okay, so and so you all numbers that make both the inequalities to be true. So anything that you choose in this inequality should also be satisfied with this one, okay? For it to be true. All right. So to solve the compound inequality with the word or, now for or, we look for all numbers that make either that make either either inequality. Either of them that can make either of the inequalities to be true. We still have this kind of nodes in Moodle. Okay?
Sorry?
We still have the same kind of nodes in Moodle, so you can still find them there. But you can write them, you can write what you're saying here in class.
Oh, I'm a slow learner. I'm probably gonna write it 8 times.
Yeah, okay. All right, so let's do example number 1 to see how we solve this. So example. Solve 6x minus 3 less than 9 and 2x plus 9 greater or equals to 3. Solve 6x minus 3 less than 9 and 2x greater plus 9 greater or equals to 3. So there are some steps that you need to follow here. So when you're solving this, the question can be, solve that one, graph the solution, and write the solution in interval notation. So write the solution in interval notation. We did this interval notation on Wednesday, right? So we know how to write the solution in interval notation. So how can we solve this? So the first step, number one, make x the sum that we did in the first lesson, right? So you make this x the sum by doing what? Taking the other values to the other side, okay? So let's start from the first one, which is 6x minus 3 less than 9. So we need to take 3 to the other side, and then we divide by what?
6.
By 6. So when you take 3 to the other side, then what do? So it is 6x minus 3 plus what?
3.
Plus 3 less than, what you do here, you do it in the other side. So finally, 6x is less than what? 12. So x is less than 2. X is less than 2. Now you come to the second one, which is 2x plus 9 greater or equals to 3. 2x plus 9 greater or equals to 3. So what do? You minus what? 9. So 2x plus 9 minus 9 greater or equals to 3 minus what? Minus 9. So 2x is greater or equals to what? Is it minus 6?
Yes.
And then 2x is greater or equals to x is greater or equals to
Minus 3.
minus 3. So we have now these values. So x less than 2 and what? And x greater or equals to minus 3. Okay? So now you graph these solutions. So you need to graph this. So let's start from the first one. So how are we graphing this? So you draw a line. So we can start by drawing this one. So you draw the Cartesian plane. So this is 0. So 1, 2, 3. -1, -2, -3. Okay. So x is less than 2. Is this included or not?
No.
So if it is not included, you are not there on last Wednesday. So if it is not included, then you use the what?
Prince.
Use the parentheses, okay? So if it is included, you use the brackets.
And if it's included, that means that it's greater than or less than equal.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So this one is greater or equals to, and this one is less, or that one, or this one is like that,
Okay.
okay? Or most of the people, they usually share this one like this, and this one they usually be open like that, okay? So either way, right? So if it is not included, so we go to x. So you start by going to the where x is what? 2. And this one is what? Less than what? X is less than 2. So that means this is like this, and these are the values which are what? In that direction. Okay? So those are the values in that direction. So we are done with that. Let's go to the next. You draw another one, same way there. Okay? So this is 0. This is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a minus. So it's not a math that you draw the 3 of them. I'm just demonstrating for you. So you can just draw one, okay? You can just make one number line there. All right, so you go to where x is greater or equals to minus what?
3.
Minus 3. And this one is what? Included, right?
Yeah.
So you do what? It is like that. So where are those values going? Which direction?
That's right.
To the what?
To the positive.
Positive. So they're going this way. So this is x greater or equals to minus 3, and this is x less than what? Less than 2. Okay, now let's come to the compound inequality. Now, you say if it is and, they should both satisfy what?
Each inequality.
Yeah, they should both satisfy each inequality. So this thing is in this region, so it should be in that region. Okay, so they should be within that region for and. So therefore, finally, what is our interval notation there?
Bracket -3, 2.
So brackets, -3, 2, and then what?
Parentheses.
Is that clear? Are you okay with that?
So
You're
why-
trying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're trying to look for the values which are, because we say the and should be the values which are both satisfying that. Because if we take the values of, so because this one, yeah, this one is what? These are the values which are less than what?
2.
2. And these are the values which are greater than 3. And then we say for the and, you should check the values which are both satisfying the inequality. So you cannot choose anything here because it is not satisfying this, okay? You cannot choose anything here because it is not satisfying this one. So you need to now take the values which are within this range. So it should be satisfying this and it should be satisfying this one, okay? So therefore, it will now be this one this, okay? Because it is satisfying this. And it is also satisfying, it is within this region, also satisfying this one, okay? And also this, because it is satisfying this, and it is also satisfying this one, okay? So when you're now writing the interval notation, then it will be this brackets because of this, okay? And then minus 3, which is this one, and then 2, which is this. And this one is what? Open. This one is closed, and this is open. Yeah. So we write it like that. Are you okay? All right. So there is another example there that you can still go and solve it. All right, so let's do another example here. Example number 2. Solve 1 over 3x minus 4 greater or equals to minus 2 and minus 2x minus 3 greater or equals to 4. So 1 over 3x minus 4 greater or equals to minus 2 and minus 2 brackets x minus 3 greater than 4. All right, let's start from the first one. Now you start by making the variable the sum. So you take the other values to the other side. So if you start from this, then it will be 1 over 3x minus 4 plus 4 greater or equals to minus 2 plus what? Plus 4. So 1 over 3x greater or equals to what? Say 2. 2, right? Minus 2 plus 4 is 2. Okay, so you do what? You multiply both sides by 1. So you get x greater or equals to 6. The next one, you open these brackets. So you open the brackets, so minus 2x. Minus 2, when you multiply with this, you get what? 6. You get plus 6. Plus 6. And then greater or equals to what? 4. So you take this value to the other side. So minus 2x plus 6 minus 6 greater or equals to 4 minus 6. So minus 2x greater or equals to minus 2. Now, here,
We divided by 2, we're gonna put this in there.
yes.
All right.
So if we multiply by, or we divide by the negative sign, then we do what?
Flip this on,
We change the what?
the greater than,
Yes.
less.
Yeah. So when we multiply by, so we divide by negative 2 on both sides, right? So it will be now over negative 2 all over negative 2 there. So it will now be x less or equals to what? X less or equals to what? So I know most of you, this is one of the mistakes that you may do in an exam. And it will cost you a lot. So make sure you remember that when you multiply or dividing by negative, then you change the one. You reverse that, you switch the inequality. Now we have this. We have x greater or equals to 6 and x less or equals to 1. Now let's draw the graph. So we need to draw the graph. So this is 0. We can go up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. -1, -2, -3. So there, You don't have to write a lot of negative. So let's start from x greater than 6. X greater or equal to 6. So and this one is what? Close, right? So it will be like what? And then it goes what? So this is x greater or equals to 6. Now we come to x. You can use the same graph. You don't have to draw. So you come to x less or equals to 1. Where is it? Here, right? So, and then it is going which direction? So x less or equals to 1. Now, if you look at this, is there any solution there? Is there any solution? Can you pick, is there any value within here that is satisfying this and also satisfying this?
No.
There is no, right? So there is no. No. So there is no solution. Okay, let's come to double inequalities. Double inequalities. Double inequalities. So this is a compound inequality such as a less than x less than. So it is like this. So this is double inequality. So it is this form. A less than x less than b. So it can be less or equals to. So it can also be a less or equals to x less than b, or it can be a less than x less or equals to b, or it can also be a less than x less or equals to or b. So this is the double inequality. Now, example. So let's do example. So minus 4 less or equals to 3x minus 7 less than 8. Graph the solution and then write the solution in interval notation. So this one, graph the solution, write the solution in interval notation. Now, how should we solve this? So you need to make you need to isolate x here, right?
Yeah.
So everything which is here should be outside. Okay. So what do you do?
Add 7.
So you add 7 in each of the sides. So you add 7 here, you add 7 here, add 7 here. Then again, you divide 3 in all the sides. Okay. All right. So step number 1, add 7 for sides. So number 1, minus 4 plus 7 less or equals to 3x minus 7 plus 7 less than 8 plus 1. Step number 2, solve this. So minus 4 plus 7 is what?
3.
So this is 3 less or equals to 3x less than 15. Then you divide both sides by what? 3. So number 3 there, so it will be 1 less or equals to x, and then less than 1. Less than 5. Then now you come and draw the graph. You draw the graph. So compound inequality mostly is all about the and. So it's all about the and. So that and it should be satisfying the two inequalities here. So this is one inequality, and this one is another inequality. So you should look for the values which are satisfying both the inequalities. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you can start from the left. This is -1, -2. So you can start from here. X, look for the values which are x greater than 1. X greater than 1. Okay? So we are here. And this one is what? Close. So the values of x which are greater than 1 are going in this direction. So this is x greater or equals to 1. Then you come here. X less than 1. 5. So this is x less than 5. And this one is what? So it's x less than 5. So what is our interval notation? So what is our interval notation? So it is. So you start from the left, right? So this brackets here, and this one is what? 1. And then comma. This one, 5. And then 1. Are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Do you want us to say bracket or close? Do
Yeah, that's what I was.
you want us to say close?
No, you can just say it.
Okay.
As long as you remember how it's
Okay.
written. So these guys, they say we call this one brackets, and then we call this one parentheses.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can use that. Okay. Yeah. So what do you use?
Never done this before.
You haven't done
I went on Newton and they taught me how to do this. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm kind of savvy in.
So I didn't know. Anyway, this is, let's say this one is in brackets, and then this one is parentheses. I think that will be okay. Yeah. Any question up to that? So that one is compound inequalities. No, I mean, that one is double inequalities. And it's moving so fast. Right? Now, let's come to solve compound inequalities with OR. So compound inequalities with OR. Compound inequalities with OR. So we say this one is we are find all the numbers that make eta inequality that make eta the inequality. You can make one of them true or the other one to be true. or both. Okay. All right. So example number one. Example. So 5 minus 3x less or equals to -1, or 8 plus 2x less or equals to 5. So this one or this. Graph the solution and write the solution interval. Graph the solution and write the solution interval. Now, the first step is we need to make x the solve. In front of them, right? Okay, so what do you do here? You add, you minus 5 both sides, right? So you get minus 3x less or equals to -1 minus 5, right? So you get minus 3x less or equals to -6. Then you do what? You divide by -3. So when you divide by -3, you do what? Switch the inequality. So we get x greater or equals to 2. Come to the next one. 8x, so you do what? You subtract 8 on both sides. So 2x less or equals to what? So x is less or equal to -3 over 2. -3 over 2. Then now you graph the solution. So you graph this. This is 0. This is -1. This is -2. 1. 2. So on this one is what? X, that is 4. So that is 4. So this x greater or equals to 2, or x less or equals to -3 over 2. Okay. Now let's start from x greater or equals to 2. So x greater or equals to 2. These are the values which are greater than 2 or equals to 2. So it is going in this direction. So x greater or equals to 2. Then x less or equals to 3 over 2. So x is less or equals to, so let's say this one is 3 over 2. So they are less or equals to 3. So is in that direction. So this is -3 all over 2. Now, how should we represent this in interval?
Parentheses, -infinity, comma, -3 over 2, bracketed.
Good. Yeah.
And then with the u connecting them, bracket 2, comma, infinity, with parentheses.
Yeah, that one is perfect. So there is this region, yeah. This one is going in this direction, which is what? Negative infinity, right? So you start by putting, and this one is what? Open, right? So anywhere within negative infinity. So open, negative infinity, and then this one, union, yeah, u. this one. This is what? Brackets, 2, and then open
Infinity.
infinity.
I have a question about that. Does the U have to be upside down since it's or is it right side up?
So if it is or, it is this way.
Okay.
Yeah. If it is and, it is this way.
Looks like an A.
Yeah. Looks like an N and.
That's how I remember it, because like it's an and, and it's
Yeah.
an and.
Yeah. So union, and the other one is intersection. So negative infinity, and this one is open, -3/2. This one is open again.
Isn't it a bracket? It's closed, isn't it?
Because it's equal to as well.
Because it's equal, it's X is,
Oh, okay. Oh. This one is, sorry. So this is X. And then one, that one. So, yeah, so it is satisfying either of them. So this is satisfying this, it is also satisfying this, and any other region. Any question after that? You're good, yeah?
I do have a question, actually. What happens when both the arrows are going the same way? Like, for example, on your number line, you know how they were going this way?
Uh,
What happens if they're both going that
Yeah,
way?
yeah, doing an example of summary. Okay, so let's do this example here. Solve. So solve. Two over 3x minus 4 less or equals to 3, or 1 over 4 x plus 8 greater or equals to -1. Okay, now let's solve this. So we need to take 4 to the other side. So 2 all over 3x less or equals to what?
7.
7, right? And then we multiply by
3.
3 over 2, right? So x less or equals to 7 multiplied by 3 all over 2. So x less or equals to what? 21 over what?
2.
All over 2. Or this one. So we start by multiplying both sides by what?
1, 4.
By 4 over 1, right? So by 4. So you get x plus 8 greater or equals to minus what? Minus 4, right? So you multiply both sides by 4 all over 1, so that it cancels with this. So you take 8 to the other side, x greater or equals to minus 4 plus what? Minus
Minus 8.
minus 8. So x is greater or equals to
-12.
So this is like 10.5, right? Yeah. So now you draw the number. So this is 0. This is like that. So you can just say this is 5. And then you can take this one is 10. This one is what? 15. Minus 5, minus 10, minus 15. Okay? Yeah. Now, let's start from this. X is less or equals to 10.5. What am I doing here? This is plus. So x is less or equals to 10.5. somewhere here, right? So let's say that is less or equals to 10.5. So it's in that direction. So this is x less or equals to 1 all over 1 all over 2. Then here, x is greater or equals to what?
Negative 12.
Negative 12. X is greater or equals to negative 12. So it is what?
Right.
Let's say somewhere here. Then it goes in that direction. Now, they are going in the same direction, and they are what? They are all, right? So, what is our interval notation?
Comma, negative infinity, or no, parentheses, negative infinity, comma, infinity, parentheses.
Good. You get it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So, because this one is or, if it was and, we could have just taken what?
Negative 12.
Yeah, these values. But because it is or, it should be satisfying either. So this is going to infinity, positive. This is going to negative infinity. And it is still satisfying each one of them, okay? So finally, our answer will be what? Minus infinity, infinity. That is our final answer. Okay, that is, we still have one section for 2.7, and then we finish that off. So I'll send the first quiz today. Did you get the link for Moodle? For the Newton? Did you?
I did the work, yeah.
You already did the homework? Oh, good. I will check it, and then I'll be putting your.
Wait, no, I don't, no, I didn't.
You've not done the
No,
homework?
just kidding.
So you can ask these guys how they did the homework.
You did it on Newton.
There is an homework,
Yeah.
there
Okay.
is an homework. I will extend for you the deadline
Oh,
because.
no, I finished it, you're good.
Oh, you finished it?
I spent like 8 hours on it.
He's on top of his shit.
Yeah. Newton sucks.
It
It's
does.
terrible.
I like it, I like the little computer.
Yeah, I thought it was very nice.
I don't agree, but
Okay, you don't like it if you don't know what you're doing, because then it's just like half
Yeah, I had
the
no-
problems
But
that you.
it assists you, right?
it did assist me, and
Yeah.
YouTube helped too.
Yeah, it's.
It makes me angry, you have to watch the video.
If you do bad enough, it just says to email your professor.
Yeah.
I
I didn't get there yet.
I've had that where it was like, just take a break, let's work on another section, like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so,
I've never even seen this before.
yeah, it was
Although I've been out of school
It
for
was my
9 years.
first time seeing that last semester. Okay, so let me take the course. So what is your name?
Travis,
So you just came in like a few days ago, right?
Wednesday.
So I think I don't have your name here. So do you have Matthew? I don't think we have this guy. Hunter,
Right.
here, Zach. Eric, Stacy is there. Josephina is there. And then you are who? Eric.
I'm Travis.
Travis.
Last name is Kempf.
K-E-M. Yeah, I will check it.
Okay, that's fine.
So I was told you went to the other class last.
Yeah.
We were just here. I don't know. The door was just open.
I missed it, I don't know.
All right. I will send the first quiz today, and then I'll be putting your marks in.
When will the quiz close?
Midnight tonight?
No, I will just give
Midnight on Sunday.
Yeah, no problem. I can give you up to Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you finish it. So
Perfect.
oh, Monday is holiday, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have no school on Monday?
So we have those classes on Monday.
It's Martin Luther King Day.
So we can meet on Wednesday. So when do you want to do the quiz? Will you,
It just covers the 2 sections, yes?
the 3 sections that we did.
Well, the 3 classes.
Oh,
Yeah. So you wanted to do it on Tuesday? You want me to send you on Monday, or you want me to send you on the weekend?
I'm fine with whenever, just as long as we have a good window.
Yeah, so, okay, so before I will send, I can even send to you, but I usually like it so that you can send it to me. That's where I can grade it. So when you're done with your homework, you just scan it. Yeah, you use the CAM scanner, you convert it to PDF. You know how to convert to PDF.
I know now.
Yeah, so you use I usually use my phone. There is an application called the CAM scanner. And then you just take a picture, and then you just convert it to PDF, and then you send it to me.
Oh, and it's like an app you download?
Yeah, it's an app, you know.
Sweet, that is very
Yeah.
cool.
So when you send it through the PDF, then it will be so easy for me to grade it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
So I will send just a paper like this with the questions and a small space there. So you can print. I don't know whether you guys have a printer or something like that.
Mhm.
So I would like to, you can print it, write the answers there,
And then,
you know, paper like this, and then you scan it and then send it to me.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah. That would be easier, because most of the guys, they use a very small space like this to write all the answers, and it's so difficult to grade it. Yeah, so can you do it? We can meet on Wednesday.
Cool.
All right.
So I don't know what we decided. Are we doing the quiz this weekend? I'm
It
sorry.
won't happen.
Number 1, I'm deaf, so.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will send the email.
Okay.
Listen, perfect.
When it is in Moodle.
Okay.
Cool.
That's pretty easy as long as I have it.
Yeah, it's so easy. At least this is not difficult. This is not that difficult. Maybe as you progress,
Well,
as long as you come to class and you do your homework,
failing this one.
because I usually tell people, make sure you do your homework, because it matters a lot. If you read the syllabus, you don't do the homework, then there is a grade for the homework.
Mhm.
So it is 15% of your final. And if you want to get an A, an A is 93%. Yeah. So if you miss like 5 marks in homework, and you cannot tell me you will get 100% in exams, then definitely you are at 95%. Yeah. So if you get like, let's say, exams, you get less than 5% as well. You are at what?
You were definitely a
You are
math
at 90.
instructor.
So if you don't do the quiz again, quiz is like, was it 15% as well?
I think so.
I think it was,
We could make it more.
There is a
Yes.
35% is the exam, yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there is a quiz which is 15%, and there is a final which is 25%. So you see, let's say 5 in a quiz, in the other one, and the final exam. You're not getting an
I'll do the homework.
A. So if you do the homework, you make sure you get 15%, which is 100%. So you will be good, and then you can struggle in the exam.
Do you instruct any other math courses, like
No.
upper division?
Which course? It depends.
I'm more looking.
Which one are you doing?
I work at the Veterans Center,
Uh-huh.
and we're looking for a math tutor for Trio. Because we're just, if you have a student that's really good at math and they're looking for a job, if they go over there, they can become a tutor and make some money.
I'm not supposed to work, I'm also a student, so I cannot work more than 20 hours.
Okay.
So I only tutor one folks. If I work more than 20 hours.
No, it's more on like any of your students.
Oh, it's outside the school,
No, it's inside, but it's on your students.
in my student. So if I come there, I should be employed. paid
No,
for.
no, no, not you in particular, your students that you're teaching.
Oh, my students?
Yes.
Oh, I come there and. Oh,
He's asking if you have any students that would want to go there.
So in the classes that you're teaching, if you have any students that are really good
in math.
at math,
Oh, they can come there. and
they
try
can
to-
come there and they can tutor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I know some of them. I can send them to you.
Just
Even you guys, you can go make money there.
Absolutely not.
All right, see you guys. But I can come there anytime when I need, right? So I can come and assist some of your students there.
I mean, you're welcome to, but I don't know what the university's policy.
Oh, you mean the university, then I cannot do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you could donate your time.
Yeah, I can donate my time, but I don't have that time. You know, I must make money as well.
Yeah, absolutely, I understand. You start putting dollar signs in these equations, and I'll start to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll make yourself get it.
Well, I'm a finance major.
All right, see you guys.
Really bad at math.
Okay, I'll also send you the link for the YouTube because I usually say.
Okay, perfect.
So you want to refine it, you can still refine it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you.
Have a good holiday.